Legislative District 8 is the largest district in the state, and it's also one of the most rural, stretching from Mountain Home to here in Boise County up to McCall and over to Stanley. I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter, Steve Dent. And for the House of Representatives, Seat B, voters will see 3 names on the ballot: Republican Faye Thompson, Democrat Jared Dawson, and Constitutional Party candidate Tony Ulrich. In the May primary, Republicans Christy Zito, Rob Beiswinger, and Faye Thompson unseated all 3 incumbents as voters chose the more conservative candidates for the Republican ticket.
We ran our own races. We are very conservative-minded. We do want less spending. We want universal school choice. We want just so many of the things that our constituents want.
Faye Thompson's Idaho roots run deep. She's lived in McCall since 1976, and when redistricting happened in 2020, she became the chair of the Valley County Republican Central Committee. Valley County has not had a legislator represent them since 2022.
It's really exciting, actually. One of the reasons too that I ran is to bring balanced representation throughout the whole district. Before we ran, we just had all 3 of our legislators were in Elmore County.
Jared Dawson is the Democrat nominee after running unopposed during the primary. Dawson lives near Idaho City, where he's the chair of the Boise County Democrats.
The farther right you get, or the farther left you get, either extreme, the less reasonable decisions you make, the less willing people are to just sit down and talk about issues and find out what works for all of us.
Dawson wants to focus on women's health, early childhood development, and education. The Idaho native has concerns over the direction of the Republican Party in Idaho.
The Republican Party that my parents grew up voting for has kind of drifted a lot farther to the right. So with that in mind, I decided to stop being an independent. I reached out to the Democrat Party and got involved, and now I'm running for office.
Meanwhile, Constitutional Party candidate Tony Ulrich told me he ran because he didn't like the incumbents. But when they all lost, he actively stopped campaigning.
With Faye beating Megan in the primary, I'm content giving Faye a shot. I mean, if I win, I doubt I win, I'm not going to campaign.
Rob Beiswinger will win House Seat A as he doesn't have an opponent. And in the Senate race, Republican Christy Zito faces Democrat David Hogue. I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter, Steve Dent, for Idaho News 6.